So, good morning, everyone. Uh, in the last some lectures, we have already discussing about the internet, about management information system, and how internet is a very useful tool for management information system also. Then we discussed about what are networking, how we connect with each other through this internet and networking system. Now, today we are going to discuss about the internet tools and services basically. So, the internet's history cover nearly 50 years from its born until our days. It's an interesting story and its evaluation contains important milestones at least every decade. The last decades have seen considerable technological advances in the sector. The current stage of Internet of Things is far away from its initial version, which was prepared by the invention of the telegraph, telephone, radio, and computers. So the initial goal was clear, means a connection was required between machines, which forms a communication network that could exist even if part of it was incapacitated. Actually, the story began in 1966 at DARPA. Originally, ARPA, which stands for Advanced Research Projects Agency, which is changed to DARPA as a Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency in 1971. They created the ARPANET, the first packet switching network for host to host communication, basically, we can say. ARPANET was funded by United States military after the Cold War with the aim of having a military command and control center that could withstand nuclear attack. So the point was to distribute information between geographically dispersed computers, and then ARPANET created a communications standard, which we can say NCP, that is stands for Network Control Protocol, which defines the basics of the data transfer on the internet today. Actually, whenever we talk about protocol, it means we are talking about some rules and regulations. So internet, or we can say networking itself, also following some rules and regulations. So now the tools here, some are the internet tools and services which we are nowadays also we are entertaining. First one is like electronic mail, most commonly referred to as a email or email since 1993. Means it is a method of exchanging digital messages from an author to one or more recipients. Email clients allow you to send and receive electronic mail messages, as we all are very much aware about the thing, as we are using it in our day-to-day life also. To use an email on the internet, the basic things which is required, that you must first have access to the internet and an email account set up, mostly free of charges, as we know that also, that provides you within an email address. Basically, a valid email address consists of a username and a domain name separated by the at the rate sign. We all are very much aware about the thing. I am just giving a brief introduction for the thing. Basically, if we go for the email messages, an email message consists of three components: the message envelope, the message header, and the message body. The message header contains uh, control information, including minimally an originator's email address and one or more recipient addresses also we can use. Usually, descriptive information is also added, such as a subject header field and a message submission date, time, stamp. Means network based email was initially exchanged on the ARPANET in extensions to the file transfer protocol, that is FTP, but is now carried by the simple mail transfer protocol, um, that is SMTP. The extension of SMTP is simple mail transfer protocol, first published in internet standards in, I think that is in, yes, 1982. In the process of transporting email messages between systems, SMTP communicates delivery parameters using a message envelope and then separated from the message header and body itself. So this is all about the basics of electronic mail which we were using since 1993 till now. And these are the main method, these are the main we can say important thing that we require to send or receive a electronic mail. Okay, then the next topic is news groups. News groups are often arranged into hierarchies, theoretically making it simpler to find related groups. The term top level hierarchy refers to the hierarchy defined by the prefix before the first dot. The most commonly known hierarchies are the Usenet hierarchies, which now we are going to discuss. Now, the Usenet is a news exchange service similar to the electronic bullet in boards. So, Usenet is older than the internet, but the two are commonly associated with one another since most Usenet traffic travels over the internet. A Usenet news group is a repository usually within the Usenet system for a message posted from many users in different locations. The term may be confusing to some because it is in fact a discussion group, we can say. In recent years, uh, this form of open discussion on the internet has lost considerable ground to browser accessible forums and social networks such as Facebook or Twitter. Okay, so this is all about Usenet. Then we are coming towards Internet Relay Chat, that is IRC, that allows you to pass messages back and forth to other IRC users in a real time, as you would on a citizens band, means we can say CB radio. Okay, citizens band radio. It is mainly designed for group communication in discussion forums, called that forums are called channels basically, but also allows one to one communication via private messages as well as chat and data transfer, we can say. So IRC is an open protocol that uses TCP. TCP stands for transmission control protocol or transfer control protocol. That is a protocol to the for through which we know the routes of the packets that is delivering on the internet. We are going in a very depth form, but TCP is basically the transmission control protocol that control the traffic of the packets of the messages which we are sending or receiving. So, an IRC server can connect to other IRC servers to expand the IRC network. Users access IRC networks by connecting a client to a server. The standard structure of a network of IRC servers is a tree. We can say. So messages are routed along only necessary branches of the trees. Means as a tree is a structure that we are having lots of branches, means lots of roots through which a message can be passed. So this is all about TCP protocol. That is a very depth we have to study about internet tools and services only here. We are not discussing about the protocols. We will discuss it later. Now www, most important, and I think everyone is very familiar about this term. That is www, which stands for World Wide Web. What is World Wide Web? World Wide Web is a network of online content that is formatted in HTML, hypertext message language, and accessed via HTTP. The term refers to all the interlinked HTML pages that can be accessed over the internet. Basically, the World Wide Web, that is WWW, was originally designed in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee. Again, I am repeating that WWW, that is World Wide Web, was originally designed in 1991 by Tim Berners-Lee while he was a contractor in CERN. The World Wide Web is most often referred to simply as the web, or we can say a website. So, the www is what most people think of as the internet. It is all about web pages, it is all about pictures, it is all about videos and other online content that can be accessed through web browsers. So these web browsers having websites related to the thing which you want to search, that is related to the picture, that is related to the videos, that is related to whatever the content you want to search. And that website is having some of the pages related to the same content in depth. Basically, the internet is contrast, is the underlying network connection that allows us to send email and access World Wide Web. So this is all about the tools and the services of internet. Now, internet in India. If we go on the history of internet in India, the first publicly available internet service in India was launched by state-owned Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, that is called VSNL. VSNL, that is a stands for Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited, and that is launched on 15th of August 1995. Okay, so as of May 2014, the internet was delivered to India mainly by 9 different undersea fibers, including CME-3, Bay of Bengal Gateway, and Europe India Gateway, arriving at 5 different landing points. India has also India also has one overland internet connection at the city of Agartala near the border with Bangladesh only. As of 31st December 2018, India had a population of 130 crore people, that is like 1.3 billions, 123 crore like 1.23 billions Aadhaar digital biometric identity cards, 121 crore 1.21 billion mobile phones, 44.6 crore means 446 million smartphones, or 56 crore means 560 million internet users we were having in 2018. So 41% of the country's total population and 51% growth in e-commerce. We will discuss about e-commerce also in the further firstly, I want to show the evolution of internet in Indian history. Basically, let me show the thing here. I think yes, evolution of internet worldwide. So let's come to the topic introduction. Again, what is internet? Internet is one component which has recently become the key ingredient of quick and rapid lifestyle. Be it for the communication or explorations, connection with people, or for official purposes, internet has become the central hub for all. Yes, nowadays internet has become the basic need of our daily life. As we need food, as we need internet right now, to buying and selling products, to the communication, to the jobs we are having, as we are doing work from home, we need internet. So internet is a basic requirement of our nowadays. What is internet? In simple terms, internet in is the access of human success nowadays, and yeah, that is true. Now, the origin of internet. It has been already discussed. Let summarize the thing. And the internet started as an experiment in the late 1960s by the Advanced Research Project Agency, that is ARPA, now called as DARPA. DARPA experimented with the connection of computer networks by giving grants to multiple universities and private companies to get them involved in the research. I had already uh, tell all of these things in previous lectures. So now, what is ARPANET? This has been also discussed. That is Advanced Research Project Agency Network. That is ARPANET. World's first operational network. That was in 1967. So ARPANET was basically connected mainframe computers to communicate or to transfer files. So ARPANET was first developed under US Department of Defense DoD. It was developed in to survive nuclear attack. It was the first network to implement the protocol suite TCP/IP, that means Transmission Control Protocol over Internet Protocols. So DoD divided the internet into hosts and subnets, subnetworks. So ARPANET, this is the basic diagram through which this is, look, my cursor is not visible. Fine. Host, these are the host, and the subnet is a host combinedly form a subnet. Fine. So ARPANET, subnet is the another type of network. ARPANET consisted of four main computers located at University of California in Los Angeles, University of California in Santa Barbara, the Stanford Research Institute, and the University of Utah. Each of these computers served as a host on the network, commonly today known as server. These four companies, after ARPANET has invented the net, then these four universities or institutes basically serve internet as a server. So now NSF, that is stands for National Science Foundation. In 1980, in 1980, okay. So in 1980, it started to make high capacity network for academic and engineering research. Then NSF connected its huge network of five supercomputers centers called NSF Net to ARPANET in 1986. As we know, there are five generations of computers. So first one was mainframe, and then some other, and then some other. When we were using supercomputer centers, then NSF net to ARPANET in 1986. So in 1990, internetworking of ARPANET, NSFNet, and other private network resulted to internet. Then we come to know about internet basically, and then we come to know how to use that internet. What are the benefits of internet? Then we come to know as ऑन उस टाइम पे हमें पता चल गया था कि इंटरनेट किस तरह से हमारी लाइफ का पार्ट बनने वाला है. इंटरनेट जर्नी इन 90s. In 90s, internet cost of rupees 25,000 for 9.6 kbps of 250 hours only. Now we are using internet like anything. Means if we have to buy, we use internet. If we have to search anything, we use internet. But at that time in 90s, it was costing like 25,000 rupees for per 9.6 kbps for 250 hours only. Then in 20th century, internet has become more cheaper and faster, and rupees 400 was charged for 1 Mbps unlimited internet for 28 days. We did that recharge, and 400 rupees we have to pay for 28 days, and only 1 Mbps speed was there for unlimited internet. Then internet evaluation from computer to smartphones. Now we are having internet in our hands. So in 70s, LAN networking has also been discussed in previous lectures, and in 1997, wireless network, that is Wi-Fi, it is also been already discussed in our previous lectures. So now come to the next topic, that is internet journey. It is continuing. Now over the year, internet of mobile phones is changed, right? You all know about 2G to 3G, then 4G. Right now we are using 4G. We are not going. Yes, we the testing is going on for 5G, but still we are not having 5G connections in our phone. We are still using 4G connections. The fastest network in the world, that is 3G to 4G, and then 4G to 5G. This speedometer is showing that how fast the network is working nowadays. So then internet hosts grow exponentially and internet users in billions. These are the graphs which is showing that internet host from 1969 to 2006. I am having that data only. So these are the number of internet hosts, and we are comparing these to the internet users, that is uh, increasing rapidly. Number of users on the internet in 1995 to the present. Okay, so now internet becomes a global phenomena, as we all are uh, very much aware about this thing, that we are having connection now with the universe, not only with our neighbors only. We are having to the worldwide connections now. So that is why we are using internet become a global phenomena. These are some graphs which is showing how internet uh, users grows, how the number of countries connected to the internet. This is in 1988, uh, about zero to some countries have connected. Then in 1993 it is about 50, more than 50 countries have been used to of internet. Then in 2000, we were having like more than 200 countries that were using internet. Then in 2017, the graph is going on how domain name sales grow 10 fold this decade. Even users are uh, trying to book the domain in their names only. So internet is like wide thing nowadays. Then invention of the web drives internet uses. This graph is showing the whole thing, how TCP, how FTP and TCP IP, then in Ethernet, then internet, World Wide Web, then other things. We have already discussed about ARPANET, we have already discussed about FTP. Yes, we have not discussed about TCP/IP, then Ethernet, then Internet, then World Wide Web. All has been covered by us. Then Internet users in the world by region in June 2016, almost 50.2% Internet users of the world population are from Asia. We are one of them. And 1846.2 million internet users are from Asia only. So these are the graphs that is showing the things. This is the evolution of internet in India. Now internet journey in India. Let's summarize the things because I had already discussed all this thing. In August 1995, officially launched internet for Indian public. First cyber cafe at Mumbai Hotel. ICICI Bank was the first online banking site in 1997. This is all about India only. First case in India, teenager hacked the data of BARC. Then Web Dunia was the first Hindi portal in India. Over the years, many websites introduced for Indian public like IRCTC, eBay, banking sites, etc. This is now in common use of every person. Then India internet population to reach half a billion by 2018. This is the graph how internet users increase in India. Then mobile internet users in India, it is like increasing day by day also. This is the graph which is showing how mobile internet users increased in India. Now free Wi-Fi on railway stations. This is the geographical screenshot which I had taken, and these are the places where we are having Wi-Fi connections for free on railway stations basically. Then internet users in India, it is like in 2013 189.6, but 2017 it is like 503 millions. So conclusion was the current status of internet usage ranges from personal to professional, where entertainment to serious business, non-commercial to commercial, and local to global. The internet will continue along its phenomenal growth path, and the internet will become increasingly mobile and social. So this is all about today's lecture. These are the references from where I took these data. Thank you for today. If you guys are having any problem related to this topic, just text me or you can call me anytime.